Fogheads, welcome to the KFOG Play Space. I'm Irish Greg from the KFOG Morning Show, and please welcome Warren Haynes.
Darkness has the faces of we who hold the power. We don't need to be rich, we only need to be free. Chains of oppression never gonna break, but a day will come when we hold the key. Time will remind us that the people still have a voice. We don't want violence until there's no other choice. But the river's gonna rise, wash our struggles away. Oh, the sun's gonna shine, shine down on a brand new day. Bells will be ringing, flames reaching to the sky, higher and higher, fueled by the winds of change. Sweet taste of freedom, fresh on the tips of our tongues, and the dust of the past is all that shall remain. Echoes of our voices ringing all through the town will drown out the memories of the days we were bound. Yeah, the river's gonna rise, wash our struggles away. Yeah, the sun is gonna shine, shine down on a brand new day. We're gonna rise up singing like a bird on the wing, million hearts beating to the rhythm that the new day brings. The river's gonna rise, wash our struggles away. Yeah, the sun is gonna shine, shine down on a brand new day. I say the sun is gonna shine, shine down on a brand new day.
Warren Haynes is at Outside Lands tomorrow evening, Saturday evening. He is headlining the Sutro stage at 7:30, so make your way out to that. He has his first solo album in 18 years, I believe, called Man in Motion, which just came out. And we welcome Warren Haynes.
Thank you.
So Warren, I realize you're a very busy man. You're always doing things with various bands and out on your own. But why 18 years between solo records?
I actually prefer being in a band. So I've made a bunch of records with the Allman Brothers, a bunch of records with Government Mule. The reason that I actually decided to make a solo record is because I had found myself writing a bunch of songs that didn't seem like Allman Brothers songs, didn't seem like Government Mule songs, and all seemed to work together and want the same kind of soul music meets blues sort of treatment.
The album is called Man in Motion. It's autobiographical, I take it. You're always doing stuff.
It's tongue-in-cheek. It's not meant to be taken very seriously.
You're playing Outside Lands, like we just mentioned. I would imagine with your history with the Allman Brothers, the Dead, Government Mule, this amazing rich history that you have, festivals would seem to me to be like the most logical place for you to play.
Well, I wind up being around a lot of old friends, which is great, and sometimes wind up on stage with someone, or they wind up on stage with us. So it is kind of like a reunion of sorts, these kind of festivals. I've been involved in a lot of them. It's a great way for the audience to experience music they've never heard before, and for the artists and the bands to play to fresh ears.
How do you approach a show like this as the Warren Haynes Band versus, say, some of those other bands that you've played with? Is your approach different?
Well, yeah, different songs, different approach musically, different equipment. And I guess, like with my new band, we have a much smaller repertoire. We can't go as many nights without repeating songs as, say, Government Mule or the Allman Brothers. But a festival approach is more up-tempo, maybe one cover, but usually more original material, because you have a shorter set time.
Unless you're Fish, of course. They'll be doing the 3 or 4 hours tonight.
Exactly, yeah.
Warren, I know you're going to be back in the Bay Area in October, but for the moment, we're really pleased to have you in the KFOG Play Space, and we're excited to see you tomorrow afternoon at Outside Lands. Warren Haynes, everybody.
Thank you. Well, I want to go for a long walk. I might need some company, someone I can relate to, someone other than me. So I'm tired of these conversations I keep on having in my head. Well, it's a long way home once you've made your bed. I'm sick of my shadow when I shed my skin. I'm sick of my shadow when I shape I'm in. I'm sick of myself and everything I do. I'm sick of my shadow since I lost you. Oh yes, so I got some problems. What else is new? I spend most of my time in my black and white world, trying to paint it blue. But we can't all be like you, dear, with your $1 million smile. Some of us don't bounce back, we stay down for a while. I'm sick of my shadow when I shed my skin. I'm sick of my shadow when I shape I'm in. I'm sick of myself and everything I do. I'm sick of my shadow since I lost you. Just let me roll them hot tonight, Jesus. I swear I'll walk away. Lose this chip on my shoulder, keep my demons at bay. Sick of my shadow when I shed my skin. I'm sick of my shadow when I shape I'm in. Sick of myself and everything I do. I'm sick of my shadow since I lost you. I'm sick of my shadow when I shed my skin. of my shadow, what a shape I'm in. I'm sick of myself and everything I do. I'm sick of my shadow since I lost you. So I'm doing mostly songs from my new record, Man in Motion, but I'll do a couple older ones too, but one more new one. Dive in, boy, the water's on the deep. And head first is the only way into this life. Oh, sit right down. Is there anything I can do to be a friend to you? Maybe give you something you could keep. But what would that be? Right on, boy, your white horse into the wind. Critics, darling, poet to the working man. They try to love you, but they can never understand. Oh, sit right down. Is there anything I can do to be a friend to you? Maybe give you something you could keep. But everything you had, you either lost or threw away. And at the end of the day, I guess it's what I'll be when you're finally through with me. You and your mystical charm, with a hole in your soul, another in your arm, and people bow down to you, but they could never bow so low. That's when you sink like a stone to your blue throne. Wasting away like the years we both seen come and go. And no way to bring it all back, screaming your lungs out. Where did all the listeners go? Did they turn their back on greatness? Did they turn their back on a light divine? They say every star burns out in time. So boys, sit right down. Is there anything I can do just to be a friend to you. Maybe give you something you could keep. But tell me, what would that be? 'Cause everything you had, you either lost or you threw away. And I'll tell you, at the end of the day, I guess that's what I'll be when you're finally through with me. So when you're finally through with me, when you're finally through with me. Thank you. Mysterious, blown in with the night, all this beauty captured in a frame, visibly shaken but never stirred, drives them insane. I see the way she plays her men, and I know I've got to know her name. She's so beautifully broken, shaped by the wind, dangerously twisted. Here I go again. I see the way she cast her spell. It's like drowning in moonlight. Discards them when she is done. They're lost in her twilight. I watch her move from star to star, and I wonder why it feels so right. She's so beautifully broken, you can barely see the flaw, especially from a distance, which is always how I fall. Why do I fall for the dangerous ones, the ones that never learn to let go? And why do I lie to myself, pretend that I can break her when she has already been so beautifully broken, shaped by the wind, dangerously twisted. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go again. never knew you, but then who really did? If you were at all like me, you managed to keep yourself hid, a patchwork quilt of life, memories embroidered on your soul. So please forgive me for putting you in my song, but the spirit, she moves me. In fact, she pushes me along. It's a patchwork quilt of a life, can't stop the river, just let it roll. We were at Jones Beach when we got the word, saddest sound that I've ever heard, bluest note that nobody could play. Reverend sang with us that night on the stage, tears of sadness, tears of rage, but nobody spoke. We all felt old and in the way. So walk beside me or above me, I don't know. These days it sure seems I'm lost wherever I go. God, how could you? I heard somebody say, what do we do with our lives now anyway? Now that our North Star can no longer be found, but there's a banjo moon in a tie-dyed sky. Hippies dance and babies cry. Church bells ring as a silver-haired angel looks down, and the blood of his music runs through the veins of our guitars. Bright lights, dark stars. I never knew you, but then who really did? If you were at all like me, you managed to keep yourself hid.
Warren Haynes.
Thanks, everybody.